high-tech monorails. Los Angeles is a city that has always been defined by the automobile.
Los Angeles grew up around the automobile. We have a beautiful freeway system. It answers all our needs. Public transportation, who needs it?
You need it. I need it. We all need it. The butcher, the baker, candlestick maker, Indian chief. Every person in the Southern California community needs public transportation. We just can't do without it.
But Angelinos have done without it. With the most extensive and congested freeway system in the world, LA's dependency on the automobile is a plot that has been decades in the making.
A lot of people don't realize this, but Los Angeles had an excellent transit system. It was called the Pacific Electric Railroad, and it had about 1,600 miles of trolley tracks and train tracks through the city. And it was mainly responsible for the settling of the LA basin.
In 1944, the Pacific Railway was sold to American City Lines, whose stockholders included General Motors, Firestone Tire and Rubber Company, Mack Truck, and Standard Oil. The company soon dismantled the rail lines and replaced them with a fleet of diesel buses.
Buses are the easiest and cheapest way to enjoy your city. It's the future today.
But the buses would do little to relieve the astonishing traffic problems of the time and in the decades to come. In 1963, Los Angeles was offered a free solution.
One of the unknown facts of history of monorail is that Los Angeles had a golden opportunity in the 60s. In 1963, the Alweg Monorail Company offered to Los Angeles to build 40 miles of monorail throughout the area for free.
Alweg had a proven system that was a success at the Seattle World's Fair. It had completely paid for itself in just 8 months and was running at a healthy profit.
City of Seattle didn't pay a dime for the Seattle monorail. Alweg signed a contract that they will operate it for 3 years, and all the revenue was going to go to Alweg. And that paid for the whole installation of the whole system. And it was a similar kind of proposal we had for Los Angeles. However, Standard Oil and a rubber tire company defeated the whole proposal through politics.
If Los Angeles had accepted the monorail offer by Alweg, today we would have at least 80 miles worth of monorail track covering the Los Angeles basin, and it would be an entirely different area. It's a shame because I think monorail would have spread across the United States as a result.
So let's face it honestly, by 1980, thousands of motorists will be unable to find any space on our freeways. We have to have something besides the automobile to get all of those people from here over to there in relaxed, dependable comfort.
Cities like Los Angeles and Houston have manually operated rail systems that actually go through traffic, a design flaw that has earned the Houston line the nickname a streetcar named disaster. The 7-mile system averages 4 crashes a month. The Los Angeles Blue Line accounts for 38% of all light rail fatalities in the U.S. Light rail lines across the nation have grim statistics.
Number one benefit of monorail is it's out of the traffic. You don't have a train down in the streets. I am mystified by cities putting in light rail these days because as soon as they get them up, they start crashing into cars and unfortunately pedestrians as well.
Could a monorail work in a place like Los Angeles? Many of the challenges the city would face have already been addressed and overcome in Asia.
Kuala Lumpur is a good example for monorail and how it works well in a modern environment. Los Angeles would be perfect for this type of system. You You've got these narrow corridors, tall buildings, and monorail can go right down between them, no problem, above the traffic.